was a moment where I was like,
And
wow, there's so many people out here. And then all of a sudden, I'm talking to somebody, and then like I hear loud pops behind me, and I'm just like flinched. And I look back, and like, there's fireworks. People were letting off fireworks in the boat landing.
yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. NYCFC Forever podcast is back with another episode. Ladies and gentlemen, New York City Football Club is back in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, before I pass the ball to my co-host over here, I just want to say one thing real quick. 2021 MLS Cup champions, remember that. Now, in 2021, there was a team in Philadelphia called the Philadelphia Union. Their fan base was bitching and moaning and complaining at the fact that they weren't at full strength. Ladies and gentlemen, people watching this, New York City Football Club was not at full strength. But our fan base didn't cry. We didn't complain. We didn't say, hey, let's replay this game at a later date. You know what we did? We showed up and we did what New Yorkers do. And we got busy. We got the win. Sanchez, what up? Been thinking about that. Been thinking about that all day, bro.
Just like how I felt during the national anthem, right after this, we did the whole star thing. A big old "F you Philly," that the whole stadium was like, oh. And then what I said after the second star yelling, a big old loud "Thank you, Philly."
Damn.
Thank you.
Thank you. They're so disrespectful
for allowing us to have another stadium that we could call home. Down the road on I-95, right just across the Commodore Barry Bridge. This nice little quaint, it's like a real New York City apartment, like 450 square feet.
It's small enough, but it's big enough. It's big enough for
in your living room. The bathroom's is next to the bedroom. It's like it's little tiny.
It's a one bedroom where you got 5 people living in it.
It's cute. It happens to have a nice view to a bridge. It's real New York City apartment right here.
It's real New Yorkie.
And we could just go in there, 1,000 fans plus strong, missing multiple key players.
Yep.
On a cold, frigid night, because it was kind of cold. Like it was not cold. It was cold. And just go in there and beat the beasts of the East.
The beast of the East.
I love it.
What a herb-ass fan base. Yousef, what up, man?
Bro, that has been my theme for the last 24 hours is how much can I call these Union fans herbs in different words? Because
nerds.
That's all they
dorks.
Everything that
losers.
They don't. I'll say this.
What I'm talking about, though, man. It's like, bro, come on.
That team, for as good as they are, because I'll be the sort of middle ground of got to give them props. They are the Supporter Shield winners and all. That team deserves a way better fan base than what they currently have. That fan base is absolutely trash.
I would like to tweak that a little bit because they have a large fan base. They deserve a better supporter culture.
Yeah, well,
because the people show up. But you know how I usually sing on every pod, and like I'd like to dedicate this song today to everybody in New York City and the city of Chester, Pennsylvania. This nice little tune that goes as follows: do 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 do.
I was humming that tune. I don't want to say all day, but I was humming that tune definitely.
You know who was singing that tune very, very loud? A corner of 1,000 New Yorkers in Philadelphia. Bro, they got tight.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time
got duped,
Philly came close to scoring, in my mind, it's not like, oh no, they're about to score. In my mind, it's like, oh no, that fucking song is about to
That
play.
fucking song, yo.
Little you know, it was you that's gonna be singing it to them.
Doop, 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 doop,
Mhm.
doop, 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 doop.
No,
Dupe.
it was a great day. It was a great day overall. Great day. I have not stopped smiling even through the tiredness.
Nah, it was an incredible game. I went to our boy Charlie's Friendsgiving, and his cousin, when I got there, he's like, yo, are you excited for the game on Saturday? Or are you excited for the game tomorrow? I said, nah, I don't know. Yes or no. And he's like, oh, I think we're gonna win. I was like, yeah, you got more faith than I do. And he's like, oh, why you say that? So, I explained we're missing 3 key players. Perea broke his foot, broke his ankle. Aiden got the red card, the yellow card accumulation, and then Alonso, tore his ACL, MCL. And he was like, oh, I don't follow that closely. I didn't know that. And he was like, damn, I don't know now. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I really don't think we're gonna win this game tomorrow. And I'm completely wrong, bro. Completely wrong. There's something I'll bring up on the pod later on when we're talking about the game, but a factor that I didn't really think about until I was watching it in real time. I mean, fuck it. Who cares? I'll mention it. I think we were so adamant about not having that midfield, that strong midfield, we forgot, at least I forgot, how good our defense is. And a lot of times our defense plus our back wall, Matt Freeze, is what got us to a lot of these wins during the year. So it was like, okay, sure, we still have Maxi, we still got Nico, and we got our wall. Like we kind of good right now, and I didn't realize that till watching the match. And you can see the stats, bro. It was, I think they had 21 shots.
Yeah.
Like 7 on target or something like that. It's just like,
had
okay, cool.
We had
6 5,
total.
I think. We had 5.
I was genuinely surprised when I saw that like the graphics come up, and I'm like, oh damn, like we got
their XG was over 2, bro. It was like 2.9 or something like that. 2 point something. It was mad high, but it's like
that made me think of like and just because baseball has been a theme through our entire existence.
Yeah,
like when a pitcher keeps their team inside in the game, like they're not like their offense just bats are not not on it, but the pitcher keeps them in just for hoping maybe one inning they get a rally going.
Yeah, one decent inning is 1-0, 2-0, and the pitcher keeps winning the game and shit. Yeah, word.
Man, that's kind of how that went a little bit, or in that like that thought process of like, yo, like we were in it because they held it down and
completely held it down. I mean, yeah, there were points where I forgot about a lot of different players, but I was noticing, our players in the back who were just playing incredible football. So
Listen,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro.
Let's start about the whole day. Let's start from the beginning of our day. Me and Yousef had a date, a little
mandate. Yeah, I was together for Matt. I was yesterday.
We were together for
13 hours.
And a half. Yeah, 13
no,
hours.
More. Now that I think about it, so like 14 hours. 14 hours. 14, we met up like around 12:30 p.m. Like we said, we had a little catch.
Yeah.
We had a catch, and we just played
like
a catch.
Father son moment, yo.
Right by the apple. And then we just like decided we were just playing cash for like an hour.
It was fun, and then we just because I think the goal there was always just to be there early for the bus, but we just made him like, yo, let's just have this catch because we've been fiending. Oh, I've been fiending for one. But then we did a little like walkabout to the stadium.
Yeah, we walked around the whole.
We just wanted to see what all that the area was like. Like we
that was a cool video you guys posted too.
People post and only see one side of the stadium.
Yeah,
and there's 4 sides to everything. in the mat a 3D object. You know what I mean? Like for every square.
What was the phrase you said? Did you call the street Mad Max? What was it? You said
you gotta do something about Mad Max over here.
Yeah. Bro, I'll put it this way.
Made me laugh, bro.
The back roads of the stadium are crazy, bro.
Yeah. You mentioned that. I remember you mentioned that on the pod a few weeks ago.
I thought I was prepared for what I was going to see because you could see it from the train. If you're actually looking for it, you could see from the train when you go across. And I ride the train every day.
Mm-hmm.
But then being there, it's like, wow, this is a new level of trenches. Meaning there are no drainage trenches.
Yeah.
Like the roads where we're going, we don't need roads.
Like, we don't need roads, yeah. Because the road was fucked over here.
Road, bro. It's like a campo, bro.
If you we talked about it before, it's how it is. It's just been
but seeing it firsthand was like it's crazy. And then we walked around the stadium. We got some bad looks from people because we were taking pictures and video, and there's a lot of progress being made to the stadium that I've never seen up close. And it's like, all right, cool. The supporters entrance is like taking a lot of shape. That whole backside, I feel like that back part of the stadium is more closed off a little bit than the front side in a sense. But it's pretty cool seeing the stadium being built, and that was cool walking around the stadium. That actually wasn't able to because the streets, certain parts of the streets were closed for a while. That they just reopened not so long ago.
In terms of, you remember that one game we were at Citi Field? We were looking at the stadium. Yeah. I guess the supporter entrance is to the left of that.
It's on the far side.
The complete opposite side of that.
Oh, the complete opposite side of that.
Yeah,
yeah. It's a bit of a walk.
That it will be.
No,
I think so.
Look, I could compare it to you get to that K corner bar, right? Whatever that you make a left, you walk one block because all it is just one block.
One block.
You make a right, and the entrance is right there.
That's coming from La Marina.
Coming from the Marina.
I know I know what he's saying.
You go to the K corner. So it's kind of the equivalent of walking from the K corner to, I wouldn't even call it the Apple. I think it's way less than walking to the Apple. I think it's just walking. It's
in terms of Yankee Stadium, like where would it be like walking towards Gate 4, like from the train, or would it be less?
It's like a block. I'll say it's like a city block and a half.
No, I think it's less than that.
From Seaver to the supporter entrance?
Yeah, it's
that's a block, bro.
From Seaver,
that's a block.
But it's not a city block. I feel like it's an avenue block. It's an avenue block that are shorter. You get what I'm saying?
The avenues are longer.
Avenues will be longer,
brother.
Avenues are like almost 2 blocks.
When you're walking from 5th to 6th, that's what you're considering an avenue block?
Yes, that's avenue.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like when
you 91st to 92nd.
No,
like
that's I'm saying it's that distance.
The first one.
From
91st to 92nd.
Oh, and I'm saying it's a little bit more like 5th to 6th.
No way. Because it's only the back. It's only the back of the stadium. It's 100 yards. It's 100 yards. That's all it is.
Like
the width of the field. The width of the field is 70.
Like a football field, bro. That's an avenue.
No, it's not,
brother.
An avenue is way longer than that,
bro.
Way longer than that.
The next time you drive around in Queens, you'll be the rubber
no, bro.
match on that one.
An avenue from 5th to 6th is way longer than a soccer field. Way longer.
But the distance from Seaver to where the supporter entrances is not like a 96 to 95th.
No, I'm saying it's a little longer than that.
Yeah, it's much longer. I feel it's much longer than that.
No, so let's say from Seaver to the supporters entrance is from walking from Billy's or La Placita to Gate 8. The supporters.
Okay, that's about how long. Yeah, that's
yeah. That's not a full block.
That might be an avenue. That might be avenue walk, bro. That's a good amount of. That's a good walk. Yeah.
It made me think about the march when we walked it because
be a little bit different because we walked it like like regular, like how it is built, like a regular street block you would walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Yusuf pointed out afterwards how the corners are gonna be like little plaza park like thing where it will the illusion will probably be a little shorter because you could be able to turn the corners easier, stuff like that, you know.
I think the march. By the way, I think the march is gonna have to go from closer to the Roseville side of the stadium or the Cube than from La Marina, just on a visual side of things. Because when you like to, the same vibe that we get now, when we hit the Hard Rock corner,
right?
I think that will get lost if we come in from the Marina,
and you're marching
because
to nobody.
when you're marching through pretty much nothing essentially, and then turning a left to the supporter
Left
entrance
to left.
instead of when you come in from like the Cube Roosevelt side, you're marching right in front of the whole length of the stadium, so you're getting everyone coming in that way, and
But
then
then
turning
that's
a
a
right.
longer walk.
It's
That
a
is a
longer walk, but I mean,
oof. That's
it
like
just
tailgate
it
lot
depends on how
to
you want to impact. Do you want like a march that's kind of not seen and it's just the march to the gate, or do you want
no,
to
because I think it can still be
keep the
impactful
carnival?
if the tailgate at the marinas is a main focal point of pregame activities. Then it will be impactful watching a sea of people walk from the highway side, which is Northern Boulevard, through down Seaver. It could be impressive. And then you'll get the crowd seeing that from the Cube, and then they'll approach, and there'll be like a funnel at that corner where we would turn left. Like two mobs of people coming like intersecting, going left. Well, that's what we.
Wouldn't it make
That's
more sense to start from the Cube and then go to the
no, I don't think so.
supporter section?
If the majority of people are coming from La Marina, why would they have to walk all the way across? I don't want to do all that walking.
Yeah.
That's way more walking. People complain about walking from stands to the fucking Hard Rock sometimes. Like that's I don't think that's. Well, either way, like that's not even something that we should be focused on right now.
It's
It's
just
just like
fun, like
the fun
beating
part
around
was
in
just
the space,
is
like right
seeing
before the match.
and being able to capture some videos. We kind of were looking at the graphics of like the layout of the stadium and like trying to kind of like pointing, oh, this is what this is what this is going to be. So that was pretty cool, and being able to share that with everybody in that post. I feel like
If you guys
everybody
get the chance to go, like if anybody gets the chance to walk around it, just to get familiarize yourself with like.
don't wear nothing, no wear new sneakers.
Yeah, that shit is it's true. Or
Yeah,
actually, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes even team gear. I think that some of them might have harbor some thoughts about the team.
yeah, we definitely got some very not so friendly looks.
Yeah,
but yeah, moving on from that, then we went to the bus. We took the bus, the Templado bus, leaving out of City Field, right on Seaver, right there. And we took the bus. We had a little bus trip. We had a nice little bus trip. I felt like I needed a bus trip in my season, and the season's not complete without a bus trip. And it was a trip on the bus.
My knees are not meant for the bus anymore, bro. The way I was there like.
Sometimes it's better to just stand. It's like like
just
what was wrong with the bus? It was too small, something.
Nah, it's just
like a charter bus or what?
Yeah, it was a charter bus. Yeah, it was on the fucking
Best trail. What is it?
Shit, you know what I mean? Like
it's Best Trails, right?
He's talking about his knees don't work on a bus. Like
it's just tight. I'm a big dude. Tight. I got
just a little snug, I guess you could say.
Little slug.
Spirit Airlines type
tight fit.
But yeah, we got to the game. As soon as we got to the lot, there's a little confusion on where the bus was gonna be parked, and then somehow we still parked with all the other buses, and it's already dark. It was dark, right, Yousef? It was already dark when we got there.
Yeah.
And the amount of people I just seen as I get off this bus.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That should it shouldn't have, but it took me by surprise a little bit because I was like, I didn't know that there was another bus. Like I thought we were like the only bus going. I don't know why, but I just thought we were the only bus at that time. And they were like, "Oh, there's 2 other buses here." I'm like, 2 other buses? I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, one was a third rail bus, and one was a front office, friends and family type bus.
Fucking Philly cheesesteak. I didn't stay too long because we kind of got there a little too close to the time that I had to go and getting for the passes.
For the
But
media passes.
I saw everybody there was just eating, like they had Philly cheesesteak. Like
I had a Philly cheesesteak. I had a half of Philly cheesesteak. Thank you, Coach Joe, for sharing half of his Philly cheesesteak with me.
I have a question, Sanchez, because I saw this. Because I know you put the videos up.
Courtesy of the third rail.
It got a little festive in the pregame.
So that's where I was gonna get at. So there was so many people, and then by the time I lost Yousef immediately. As soon as I didn't see Yousef till
inside
after the game. We got off the bus. I didn't even notice who got off the bus first. But the last time I saw Yousef, made eye contact with Yousef, or said a word to Yousef, was on the bus, and I didn't see him again till after the game while he was walking towards the bathroom, and we had like fucking like dirty dancing moment when we just ran to each other and jumped into each other's arms.
It really was.
Take my breath away.
Jesus Christ,
but there was a moment where I was like, wow, there's so many people out here. And then all of a sudden I'm talking to somebody, and then like I hear loud pops behind me, and I'm just like flinched. And I look back, I'm like, there's fireworks. People were letting off fireworks in the boat landing.
I saw the videos of that shit.
And then there was a moment where I stepped away from everybody and went towards the buses again, just to look and admire, just so I could see the full wide panoramic phone sideways that Dave's always insisting on. Like,
when they had the 0.5 view
of the whole crowd, and I was like, "There's no way there's just 200 people here. There's at least 400, 500, 600 people just there." Like, so then my whole mentality of how many people are going to be away, people traveled to this game, immediately switched. I was like, no, there's going to be closer to 1,000 people here, because there's so many people here. There's fireworks, there's drums, there's flares, so much of crazy atmosphere going on. I'm like, oh my God, like this, people coming off the bridge, probably looking down on like, what the hell? Let's go Union. And
I think I think it's cemented now where when it comes to away support, especially to Philly or to Chester, no one in the Northeast is beating us.
I think no one in the league is beating us to Chester. I think no one in the league.
But for those that should have numbers, like I'm talking about, like in teams that should be able to put it, that should be bringing numbers,
especially.
No one is beating us in that. Like we figure it out immediately. Like we don't even wait for the union to give us tickets. We know exactly where we're gonna go. Buy that shit out. Like
I'm trying to find the post on Facebook about what happened. But continue, boys.
I told someone I didn't have an away section ticket. But I did have a ticket in the same section as the away section, but just lower. And before the game, someone was like, "Yo, where's your seat?" And I told them where I was, and they were like, "Damn, you got money." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Those tickets like 300." I was like, "Nah." To go to Yousef's point, I bought them the day they won, like on the Philadelphia Union website for $83. But there was people spending hundreds of dollars on tickets.
Damn.
To be anywhere near that corner. And you know what? The season ticket holders are snakes, and everybody on StubHub are snakes, because all the resale tickets in that corner were 2-3 times the prices of the rest of the stadium. You were able to find tickets to get in the door day of the game for $50. But if you wanted a ticket in that corner, 132, 133, you're looking at $200+.
Just as to why I don't like this family. Like, how are you you're one game away from the Eastern Conference Final in a team that you on paper as coming in, you should be super favorites the way you guys are both going into the lineups, and you're trying to sell your tickets for a couple $100.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy come up. And then
you'll be hosting the next team if you. And then
I spoke to security guard during halftime, because it was mayhem. The whole game, security was just mayhemming it out, like getting people out of the aisles, of people with this. It was so many people squeezing in 2-3 deep in the aisle in each row, bro. It was like one of those nights, like Philly 2021, when everybody was snuck in, and
everybody was just in there. Yeah.
I was talking to security because he was like, "This is crazy," and I was like, I go to him, "Why doesn't the team sell us more tickets for the away section?" Like, I tell him, there's no way they think this is safe. This is a safer option. He goes, "Oh, they just want more of their fans here." I'm like,
they don't get them.
They don't get them.
They're the ones selling the tickets. But and then I go, if it's a question of money, at whatever price point the team decides to sell us away tickets, 1,000 away tickets, we're gonna buy it because we're gonna show up to support our team no matter where.
Like, we have this photo real quick that the team posted just because it gives you this kind of like this perfect angle of you took it over. Like, peep, Dave. Like that barricade, the edge at the bottom, that's the edge of the section. To the right of the photo is the edge of the section that is the gap between Sons of Ben and
that's the allotted section. That little slither.
And then to the left of that is the next section over. All you see is us.
Yeah.
And then there were more people to the left of that.
Idea where you see that blue, white, and orange flag. I think it says Fuerza Celeste or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Barricade that's the actual supporter section barricade is at least 3-4 rows behind that.
Wow.
Yeah, because that picture was I think they were in front of me to the left, and I was 2 rows before. 2 or 3 rows behind. There was 2-3 rows behind me before the barricade. So they only give you about 100+ tickets. Why? Look at what we do. We literally just took over 2 entire sections, almost in its entirety, of NYCFC fans, and then some, because whoever gets a chance to watch the replays of the goals, there's a video from almost like the goal line of the goal that's pretty high that shows the whole corner section.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see how much it rubs when we scored. It's 133, 132, and half of 131 erupting. You can see the pop. Like, this is what we do. We take over places,
It's what we do, baby.
Like, there was these things that they were giving out beforehand, like for little flags. And they were, they all wave it during like the beginning ceremony and shit. And it's just flag, like, waves of flag, like every flag. And then this huge chunk of the stadium, no flags. And you just, the visual of that is just amazing, because you're just like, that's when you really, not for us, it wasn't obviously at that moment, but I think in the stadium for those fans, it was at that moment where it hit them like they came and they're gonna be loud, because the people, the capos for Sons of Ben, were all in their megaphones like, you see that? We gotta be louder than them. You gotta be loud. Whether you make a noise or just be loud. Like, they're kind of like you, if you gotta hype up your supporters in real time at that moment, you already lost the game. Like, you lost, because we don't have to do that.
You gotta be louder than them.
You don't gotta tell us to be loud. We were loud from the anthem.
Because we knew what's up, man. We know this is like Sanchez just said. This is what we do. I understand that there's sometimes issues between supporters and chanting for 90 minutes and blah blah blah. Son, our team travels though.
Yeah.
We back this team. Like, there's been times, bro. Like think of 2021. How many people we brought to
the number of girls
Portland.
every year, bro.
No, but see, that whole play,
we went 12,000 deep in Portland, bro.
12,000, bro.
12,000, bro.
That whole playoff run. Remember that playoff run? They actually gave us away section tickets for Philly, the 132, 133 from the middle up, and yet we still took over 131, 132, 133 from top.
We took over a suite, bro.
We I think it was like 2 suites. I think
suites,
at that,
bro. It was nuts.
And then in New England with the amount of people that went, and then
in this place, bro, I think for Miami, us it doesn't matter, man. We're gonna
Miami's
be wherever we go.
Notice. It's a holiday weekend. Flights are extremely expensive, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
Now you're gonna get a lot of knuckleheads that go out there, bro. Because
we get a whole
holidays on Thursday. Fuck out of here.
We get a whole section. We get at least 300 people there. Easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we could say what you told me on air, because I'll definitely tell you off air.
Okay.
But or on the recording. But there's some very crazy ideas being floated around to get people to Florida that is like a very New York, like, yeah, that's some New Yorker shit. like like only a New Yorker will think some shit like this. Or at least somebody that lives in New York will think some shit like this.
Some wild boy shit.
No, you can kind of hint at it. The I know what you're talking about. Someone was like, I'm already looking into chartering a flight.
Son, imagine like not even a team, bro. This is just somebody, bro.
It's just the big homie white dude
from hell.
And Yousef goes, that's why you need white friends, because they could do shit like this.
What's the point? What's the point of having some white friends in some good places if you can't get a charter flight to Florida, bro?
He's literally talking about like, you already got a quote. I don't know if we could do it, but it's
do it. I know a guy. Let me pull some strings.
Like, come on,
but
hold
on. Let me ask you. This could just be an I don't know, but what do you think the reasoning is? They have in Philadelphia, they have the away supporters literally right next to the supporter section, like
season tickets. The family section is across the
street. Not only that, I think it also has to do with parking, accessibility, entrances, like things like that. You know,
I told think someone before that whole side is just because it's like Subaru. Like, if you're a Subaru owner, you get free parking on that side of the field, on the other side. But they have like a. But if you, I mean, I'm sure y'all walked around, but that's like a family. They have like games and stuff for the kids on that side.
Yeah, the other side of the stadiums.
So like all of that.
You kind of cut out. What'd you say?
Is that he's saying that it's like family oriented on the other side? That they have all their activities, their activations are on the other side of the stadium. So like,
but we sat there. Remember, we sat on that side during 2020. I think it was
2021, the first game of the season, like early in the season.
Wow, because we sat across, but just literally on the same corner or the same side, but the opposite corner.
Yeah.
You could buy the tickets. Yeah, it was just
but I don't know. I just feel like it causes so much.
I was telling someone pre-game
all the time, like you were talking about the throwing of the bottles and shit after.
I was telling someone pre-game that hasn't been there. I was like, yo, just be careful, because if we're winning, or if we're losing, or if they just don't give a fuck,
no matter what, bro,
they're gonna start throwing bottles at us. They're like, what do you mean? And so when the first bottle flew at us, a Coca-Cola, I remember, half drank Coca-Cola, the said person I was talking to a minute later, less than a minute later, was coming back from buying a beer or the bathroom, whatever it was. And I grabbed this person and I go, shit's about to pop off. They're throwing shit already. And she's like, oh, this person was like, oh, really? Like, oh, can't wait. Let's see what happens. But yeah, but overall the vibes, I believe, Yousef, I didn't even mention it to you guys at all yesterday, that I believe it was them, and I'm pretty sure 99.9% sure it was them. The team buses passed by the tailgate, but on the other side of the, like, behind the fence,
that fence,
you can see them. They passed by us, and and everybody just rushed the gate. Like, that has happened in the past also.
That happened in 2021 as well.
It rushed the gate, and it was like enduring, like right before, towards like this latter part of that whole fireworks like rally that was kind of going, previa that was going on. So this is great vibes, great atmosphere. The whole pregame thing felt good.
Let me ask you this, because I didn't get to ask a lot of folks in that area, and Dave, I think you might, since you shared, I think what your thoughts were during the day before, during the Friendsgiving, but I wonder also what your thoughts were like right before game as well, because in person, Sanchez, I kind of hinted at each other with this. I feel like a lot of my energy going in was, I was very calm. I wasn't nervous going into this game, like, so weirdly nervous, because I thought I would be nervous about this, just because of, like, I don't want to lose. Like, I don't want to come here and get shitted on by these fans and come to Philadelphia, do this crazy trip, like getting home late and then losing. So, and I remember someone just randomly asking, like, how do you feel about it? I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm kind of calm. Like, I think we'll be all right. Like, I don't even want to say a score or nothing. Like, Sanchez, did you and everybody, like, you spoke to in that la previa kind of was feeling like that, or did you see any kind of difference? And Dave, same, like what were those kind of vibes for you before going
I'll
into
go
the
first
match?
real quick. I think everybody who I spoke to was feeling good. Maybe confidence levels weren't, certain people maybe weren't as high as others, but everybody was feeling good, calm, relaxed. Someone asked me if I was nervous also, and I said, and this when I thought about it, I was like, no, I'm not nervous. I didn't tell them why I knew I wasn't nervous, but I'll tell you guys because I tell you guys everything. I tell the people's everything. I knew I wasn't nervous because my stomach wasn't acting up. If you guys know, like when I
The
get
infamous,
nervous,
The
high anxiety,
infamous.
the infamous bathroom pics that I send in the group chat. My stomach acts up crazy, like that whole 21 playoff run. Every game, I blew up the bathroom in every stadium. Philly, Yankee Stadium, Philly, New England, and Portland. I left my
everybody
mark.
saw a little piece of you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I left a mark. I left the mark in every stadium. And yesterday I was not feeling that. I was like, no, I feel good. I feel great. Like I'm not nervous. I feel like we could win. Because you know what? Why not us? Why why can't we win? Why can't we beat them? Like, oh, we're down players. That's no big deal. Like we could do this. Our team, I feel good about the team. And mostly I don't trust their team.
Okay.
That's another thing. I don't trust their team. They're the ones that gotta beat us.
Yeah.
We're here for fun.
That's true.
So
Dave, how about you? Did it change from Friendsgiving to the next day?
and I did predict a 1-0. I was giving the same score line all day. I said 1-0, whether it happens in the beginning of the game or the 90 plus 5. I was like, I'm thinking 1-0.
Yeah, my mentality did change. Seeing the atmosphere on Instagram and seeing the team, like the shit that they were posting. Do you guys remember the bit from I just blanked his name, the little black dude, comedian. Small guy with the perm.
Cat Williams?
What?
Cat Williams?
Cat Williams. Where he came out to Every Day I'm Hustling.
Every day I'm hustling.
Oh, yes.
Hustling. And he was like, yo, that's my shit. He was like, it don't matter if you're a hustler, if you working at McDonald's, like this is your shit.
Yep.
The mentality that I went in at that time was like that moment. It was just, it's time to go to work. It was like, forget what I thought yesterday. Forget what I thought during the week. Forget what I thought earlier. There's a job in front of us. Just get it done. That was me going into it. And I was, like you said, Yousef, I was very chill watching this game. Like I had a very long weekend, and I was spent at that point, and I was just like, let's just move on. Come on, like what we need to do. Let's just get this done. And honestly, as the game progressed, like I said, that thought that I had in the beginning, or that I mentioned in the beginning, we have no midfield. Okay, we still have Maxi, we still have Nico, we got this infamous back line, and we got Matt Freeze back there. Like we're good, bro. Like, okay, cool, we're good. And we did that. We went to work, and it was awesome, bro. It was awesome to the point where y'all know I get tired in the evening because of the baby and working and all this shit. Bro, I went to bed at I went to bed yesterday, I think like 12:15, 12:30.
Had that adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline was. I'm like, I'm playing Metal Gear. I'm about to go play. Yo, fast, bro. I was on my Cody Rhodes shit, bro. That shit, it was a good time, bro. It was good. Yeah. I got ultra violent when we scored. Oof. I'm cursing out Philly, bitch ass. But the funny shit was too. I should send y'all the picture. Hold on, I should send y'all the picture.
Oh man,
let me send y'all the pictures.
We can post it on the pod.
Yeah. I don't care.
Send it to you.
I'm gonna post it on the chat.
In the WhatsApp, please.
Yeah.
Send it to WhatsApp on Yousef.
Oh, so WhatsApp. Okay. So I'm watching the game, and Yousef, my wife's Dominican, right? She's from over there. Exactly. What was she watching at this time?
If I had to guess,
if you had to take a wild guess,
Casa lo Foque.
Casa lo fuck it. So I'm watching the game. I'm listening. I can't hear. I turn it up. I can hear. Then I can't hear. So I'm like, yo, what we doing right now? She was like, yo, if you can't hear the game, just tell me. Da 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 da. I'm like, no, you know I'm watching the game. Why the fuck why your shit so loud right now? What is going on? So this is how I watch the game. 1 second. Boom. I just sent it to you.
Where?
On WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp?
I sent you something to you so you could cue that up as well.
You see it?
So we can see Dave's reaction and then we can see my reaction.
So for at least 30-40 minutes, I was watching the game. I don't know if you can see it yet. If you got it.
No, yeah, I got you.
Did it didn't come in?
No, I got you. I got it.
Okay.
Fucking
So yeah. Like I was streaming this shit, yo.
You're watching on your tablet or something?
No,
Yeah, no.
I'm watching through the PS5. So if you connect the headphones to the controller, you can hear the TV. Because I can't hear what the damn fucking Casa lo fucking going on the right of me. You know, she got this shit up, man, fucking loud. So I put the headphones on because I can't hear shit, bro. I'm trying to hear the commentary, and we over here fighting
like
you
doing the
possession. Yeah, I should have been doing the
man.
fucking commentary.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like, listen, I know with my TV, if you put it at about 15, it's like a good normal volume for them. I like my shit mad loud. I was at like 36 at that point. So it got to the point where she noticed, like, why is the TV so loud? Because I'm like, why the fuck is your phone so loud? Like, I can't hear. I'm trying to watch the playoffs right now. So I put the headphones on like
playoffs.
So yeah. So when we scored,
playoffs?
yeah, exactly. When we scored, I didn't realize the kid was in the living room. I'm like, yeah, man, fuck Philly, bitch ass team. And I look over and he's just like, oh my god. Sorry,
Salió el tigre del Bronx.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Well, and
I'm throwing bottles in the living room and shit.
I think after this is a good moment to start getting into the match. But look, since we talk about score, look how this man Sanchez just let out all the demons.
Post the first picture real quick.
All right,
let out all this picture on Twitter last night with the caption "limbs," and they posted it on other platforms this morning. And I was looking, I was like, oh, that's when we scored the goal. And I was like, let me find myself.
So this is the one that the picture, this is
the team posted.
Like,
wow. And you can kind of see more of what we were talking about earlier, how we just took over a lot. And that's not even all the way to the top.
So, you know, like this is Maxi on the bottom, you know.
Running to the corner still. This is like the pop. This is like right after the goal.
I'm trying to see if I found myself in there, but I'm a little too far. I'm right in his frame. So everybody's limbs. It's just nuts. Everyone quiet except for us. Perfect.
And the caption, that caption was accurate. Limbs, because it was.
It was really limbs. Honestly, no phones either. Not a lot of phones. Shouts to us.
Yeah.
And then
I find myself. Look at that.
It's just, yo,
I was doing my Cody Rhodes.
My man. For those that can't watch it, it's just Sanchez letting out literally every like victory from Viking Quest, whatever entourage, yo, that he's ever seen in his life. And it's just pure like release of a moment, bro.
I ran to the bottom. I made it all the way to the bottom after this. Once I realized Maxi was running to the corner, I ran all the way to the bottom, and I was crying.
As you should be, man.
And that moment of the goal, I was like, oh my god, such a great feeling. Such a great feeling. I feel like everybody felt that way, that sense of euphoria in every moment. But let's get to the game, because I know people out there like, yo, talk about the game. Talk about the game. You know,
we are talking about the game. This is how we talk about the game, man.
We had that one comment. It was like, if it would be only nice if you guys talked about the game. We're like, yo, bro, like,
who said that?
There was a comment in the YouTubes maybe like 2 weeks ago. Like, if you only talked about the game, I'm like, we did in our way, which is
go listen to another podcast if you want to hear X's and O's, bro. This is how we talk about the game, yo.
But we are talking about the game. So
we talk about how I yelled out the scream and hit the Naruto.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm like, let's go in a safe route, Naruto.
I was like, I
Um,
just thought about what you said
Naruto.
earlier, and I was like, I can't go that direction either.
let's go with the thing that everybody was kind of worried about, or at least had everything the thoughts coming into this match was the lineup.
Yeah,
So this I'm good. What we're saying right now is a 4-2-3-1. I'm obviously that is kind of not how really it played out
it
on
was.
the
This is exactly how we were shaped.
shaped, but we know what will end up happening with Nico and Maxi. They were just essentially false nines, but because we did
Yes,
not
but
put one up
but
top
this is
like
how it
this.
was. This is exactly how it was shaped. And it took me. I'll get to the line. Let's go. Matt Freeze in goal. You're a U.S. starting goalkeeper. Tavon Gray, Martins, Hack, and Raul Gustavo as the left back. Johnny Shore, which we kind of predicted would make a star here, and the other guy who we wasn't sure who was going to play the midfield. We thought it would be Maxi Morales. Is Kevin O'Toole
Yo,
on the field?
surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise.
We got
Surprise,
Agostino Hayden on the
surprise.
right, Maxi Morales, Hannes Wolf, and Nico Fernandez. With you know what? I almost want to say Maxi Morales was kind of like the false nine.
He was. It's just
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. It was
But
just
they
like
were both
the way.
going back and forth. So when
Yeah.
the line, I knew the lineup. I read the lineup before the game with somebody, and I wasn't sure how it was going to line up, right? And then at the whistle, when the whistle was about to blow, I'm looking at the team. I'm observing the field, and I'm like, wait a second, that's Kevin O'Toole in the midfield.
Kevin O'Toole.
I'm like, damn, 1 week in Ireland makes him a fucking
A midfielder, bro.
a starting midfielder in the playoff game. This guy only plays big games, apparently. Like first career start, Campeones Cup, lifts a trophy. First career start in the midfield, knocks out Supporter Shield winners in the playoffs. No big deal. It's Kevin O'Toole. First time getting called up to the national team, beats Portugal. No, first time getting called up to the national team, qualifies to the World Cup playoff. Like Kevin O'Toole is having himself a week.
Bro, there's an O'Toole bump.
There's a
bump.
This guy sounds like a winner, yo.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, this guy knows
like
a thing or two about soccer game.
I ain't gonna. That shit surprised me. I think in post match was when Hack was like, "Yeah, I think this is like his first time playing." I was like, first time playing the midfield.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's crazy.
This kind of goes to the theory where I've said about this team a lot about Pascal in the sense that he is going to find a way not to make his lineup according to the position per position. He's going to put the best players on the team on the field, and he's going to figure it out. We spoke a lot about that on how he's going to do the back line with Raul and Hack and Martins, like how this is going to work. Back when O'Neal was available and Pereira wasn't injured, we were like, how was that going to work, right? And I was saying he's going to put the best players on the field. And what did he do? He had Raul, Hack, and Martins and Gray on the back line at that time, and he put Kevin O'Toole on the left wing. Remember that?
He pushed him up.
He pushed him up. So now he has all those obstacles that we come across, and he put Kevin O'Toole in the midfield just to have one of his best players. He truly believes in Kevin O'Toole. This just showed me that this guy is all in on Kevin O'Toole. That guy, he could trust him. He could trust him to go out there and play every game and play every second, every ball like it's life or death. And he showed that on the field yesterday.
I want to remind you something, Sanchez.
Yes. Go ahead.
Kevin O'Toole was a forward in his college days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This dude is he's playing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's playing everywhere.
He's there. He's here. He's every fucking where.
O'Toole.
But it was crazy because like you talk about
he's there. He's every fucking where.
But like it goes to Sanchez what you're saying about the trust. Like he's paired then with Jonathan Shore, who is a
never heard called Jonathan Shore.
Bro, went full government so on.
I know, full government. Johnny Shore.
Full state ID right there, bro.
Jonathan Wilson Shore.
But he paired up. Think about it. You're paired up in that situation where it's like you don't know.
Never played together in the midfield.
Never played together. Now you got to play off each other in a very crucial game, playing a very crucial role. pressure, man. Like you got to step up. Pascal got in one of his post game interviews said that he played Kobe Bryant interview or sort of like a speech about like how are you like how do you stay cold or how do you stay sort of like normal in these high pressure situations, and he's like, because I already trained it, I've done this already. He's like, I don't have to think about what I'm doing, I just have to do it. And so the preparation comes in handy, bro. Pascal has this team where it's like, put me in, coach, it doesn't matter where, I'm gonna work for you, I'll
It's
figure
like
it out.
every player is like, I want to play. Put
Mm-hmm.
me in. They're all coming in, and you can see that a little bit off with the substitutions later on. How the victory cigar came in and was dipping and diving and dodging and everything for trying to get secure the win in Tana Slavage. Uh, the other subs, not my favorite, but Julian Fernandez, he kind of he showed effort into the game. So like the players are there, they're trying to give it their all.
So question then, for you guys, like, so before the goal, right? So
Lineage
leading
came
up
in
to
also. Lineage came in and
Lennox.
also
Yeah.
and changed, uh, it
So
brought a spark.
before the goal, I feel like the team had a directive of like, get on it, like get on the front foot, like just whatever you do is just figure it out how to get at least to the 18, because the momentum was immediately on. Like I feel like we caught them a little bit, sort of maybe confused a little bit, and we were kind of putting the punches at first. Maxi though, what jumped at me was his how vocal he was being in those first like 15 minutes, where he was, the moment he saw something he didn't like, was like he was just on their throat. Like he was just like, my man's like, I need you to, you just saw him constantly just angry, like a little bit more animated than I'm used to seeing Maxi. Because Maxi typically is like a little bit more of a, like, let me lead you by talking to you in your ear sometimes. But this is like one of the most animated I've seen Maxi. It's like, what do you guys thought about those like first 15 to 20 minutes before leading to the goal?
I felt very good about the game at that point. I was like, you know what, this game is, it's still open in the sense where we are not being, no one's dominating either or, but
Yeah.
I felt really good about where we were at. Like, okay, we clearly have a game plan of like, we're not gonna sit back, we're gonna go after it. Smart. We had a lot. I feel like I wish we had a possession chart for like the first 15 minutes, because I felt like we had more of the ball.
We definitely did. I'm looking at the momentum right now in FOTMob, and it's most predominantly us.
Yeah. Uh that to me showed like, okay, the mentality aspect as well is like, I'm big on mentality. You know what I mean? Like the mentality of this team is there. Like they're up for it. They are up for it. And the way, real quick, the way everybody, the players were like diving and sliding for the balls and trying to win every ball was important on a field that to me seemed overwatered, because both teams were slipping and slide. They were slipping and falling often in the first half. I also believe they didn't water the field at halftime, right? And because the
No,
field was,
they
they
threw
did,
some, yeah.
field seemed to me very wet, and I felt like that could, like, both teams were just falling everywhere. I was like, oh my god! But it also made it a little better for the slides, like slide tackles and stuff like that. Like you're able to get some good speed on the ground as well. So I love the intensity the team put out to start the game. I really did enjoy it.
I think so too. Maxi had a shot in the like 12th minute or maybe the 15th minute or something like that. What did stand out to me though in those first 15 minutes was how well Tavon Gray was playing, to the point where, because I had the headphones on, I can hear every time Tavon got the ball, they were booing him. It was a loud, loud, loud boo towards when Tavon got the ball. The Philly Union fans were not happy with him. But like I said, it was that defense, dude, that lockdown defense that really that really showed out. I think our backline had an incredible game. When we scored that goal, when Maxi scored that goal, I was paying attention to Tavon in the crowd, and they stopped doing it. They were just like, you know, he's
Getting
not
mad.
the problem anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mhm.
fact that y'all losing is the issue now. It's
Is
not
it? Yeah.
not Tavon and shit.
It's
You know,
not just a player. It's just
yeah.
now
But
you know the
I thought it was
situation.
funny because he would have the ball and he would hold it for a few
Mm.
seconds, and nobody was saying anything anymore. So
But
I thought that was great.
he was also very
That's
key in that goal.
yeah. I was gonna
No,
say
of course.
that's a great observation with Tavon
Yeah.
because like the first half, like so I sat on I was shooting the side that Raul was on, so closest to the supporter side, which is
Mm.
going up to that goal on the left. The ball wasn't really moving that way going forward that much. Like it will get there, but for the most part, the offense was really running through that right side. So Tavon bringing it up, Ojeda. So like they were trying to use like probably Ojeda speed going to it and dealing with like maybe Wolf being a little bit more like locked in kind of a player. Like if you had to swing it.
Mhm.
So Tavon clearly part of the plan. Like, hey, we're gonna need you to move forward. We need you to push up. And I don't know if he was the one that caused the interception that led to the goal, but he was part of the buildup. And I think every single pass on that buildup was just
It was Johnny
bro.
Shore who passed it to him, who he passed it to Ojeda, who had a great move, nutmeg,
Mm-hmm.
to create the space to be able to make the pass to Nico to Maxi. Incredible build up on the goal. It was truly a team goal. Truly
Mm.
a team goal. And eso es fútbol, bro. That was football right there, bro.
Can
That
we not
was
see it? The goal?
we're
Oh, y'all see it
trying to
now?
see
Here
it.
you go.
There you go.
Beautiful game. Look at that.
This
That's
is
my man.
not from the team's feed. This is from the actual
Team's
from
camera
the
got
For
it.
the
team
yeah,
camera. So that's why I did
Yeah.
the screen recording on this. But
it's just
it was just
Meg.
it
Oof.
was beautiful, like you
Yeah.
said.
It's
Nice
you see how
pass
like
over here.
the
The
light touches everyone.
gentle
Yeah.
pass, the one-time pass right up the middle. And you know
Yeah.
what? This play for the goal is this play was like almost copy paste once or twice before the goal and then once and twice after the goal.
Mm.
Going right up the middle. And then someone was like, "Wow, someone said to me next to me, I don't think Alonso would have scored it." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is the only way
That's
we've been scoring goals all
yeah.
Yeah.
season."
Bro, I
Like,
hate when people say
Why
shit like
people
that, bro.
have the weirdest take sometimes, bro. And you know what's crazy? Prior to that, we had a shot on target from Nico. That was Maxi to Nico.
Yeah.
That it was so kind of like that where we're just like trying to play within the lines, and Nico found himself in this crazy ass space in the box, and he just happened to I forgot if it was got a big save out of it or just missed it. I think it was a save. Sorry, and it, we were already building this up. Like this wasn't just out of nowhere,
Yeah.
bro. There's a in the Spanish telecast or in I'm watching the highlights. They said something that made I don't know, it just stood out to me, and I feel like I maybe people won't understand what they're saying, but it triggered this thought in me, especially when it comes to like everything that's coming with the in the future of the league, where it says cuando saben lo que tienen que hacer, esto es lo que pasa. Cuando like when you're playing with someone who knows what to do, because there was a
Yeah.
lot, pretty much there was an Argentinian as goal. Everyone that touched the ball by the end of it was all Argentinians. But like when you know what to do and and you have good players, stuff like this happens where they're not
Yeah.
trying to guess like, yo, where should I go? They're seeing that play two passes beforehand. They just need to be able to find themselves there. The quality Nico just has elevated that kind of moving forward for us in ways that um, I still don't understand. Like I'm not I feel like I'm not too savvy in the sporting side of soccer to understand how great of a player Nico has been for us. Just the
Yeah.
eye test alone tells me that. But like just because seeing that is like I don't know if we have a player that can be the link up to that goal the way Nico was, because he just is, bro. To put a ball like that through what I think it was 2 defenders, the
He
ball
split
pretty
the
much
defenders,
at
yeah,
like
right on
crazy, and then
Maxi. Yeah,
for Maxi to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull you out because you guys have to now cover me, and then immediately jet into the space, bro. Cinema, how they say for us,
I,
it's
Cinema.
using the words
I've watched that shit
jet
like 50
and
times, bro.
Maxi is crazy.
I've watched
But
that. I've
he
legit.
had that he had that little extra boost in the step, man. No,
He played with, bro. He played with, like he was
Ops
on
got
deep
that
in
second one.
time.
Got an extra wind in them, an extra gear in them
He had
still.
that smelling salt on the side, bro, real quick.
Mhm.
Just because
I
he
believe they
looked
said
possessed, bro.
on the Jesus Christ, I was going to say the American feed, on the English broadcast.
This is
It's late, bro.
America.
It's America. They said that there's only been one other player old, either the same age or older than Maxi, to play 34 games and then play games in the playoffs, and that's Guzan for Atlanta. So
Maxi is also the second oldest player in the history of MLS to score a goal in the playoffs.
wow,
Only
And
behind
you said
Pibe
the second
Valderrama.
oldest.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
only
Pibe,
behind Pibe Valderrama. Man's is 38 years old.
yeah,
bro, 38.
he ain't no spring chicken.
38. That's my age. I'm 38.
Like,
And I'm struggling to go up the stairs in the supporter section.
yo,
How you think he feels, bro?
You know,
like this was just
I'm looking at the stadium being built outside. I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of stairs go up there.
yo. We were talking like, we hope there's a middle stairs because if there's a bottom one,
Like I'm
it
just
just.
looking up. Like, yeah,
But that just
I'm
tells you,
38,
like,
bro.
that just shows you, like, not shows you. I think we're all well aware of just how special Maxi is, not only just to us, but as fans, but even to the
Yeah.
team. Like, he's, I don't know how. There's just no way of at this point of describing him, but just legend. Like, he's just an
You
absolute
know
legend.
you know what I thought about when he
22,
scored?
sorry, 22 appearances was it?
Most all time for NYCFC in the playoffs. Most goals in the playoffs. Most assists in the playoffs.
Wow,
Nuts.
incredible. I was thinking about when he scored that how sad it is that he plays the same position as Messi. You know that he's never really been able to get on the team because you got the greatest, the national team.
Yeah.
You got the greatest, arguably the greatest player ever to play in the exact same position. It's just like, if he was from any other country, he'd be fucking legend for his national team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God he's a legend for us, though. Yeah, we gotta build him a statue outside of the.
He is going to be the first name in the Ring of Honor.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, absolutely,
absolutely the first name.
No questions asked,
If
bro.
there's ever a statue built, it has to be his first.
Yeah, no questions asked.
If there's ever any type of memorial, immortalizing a player, it has to be him. He is the greatest player to ever wear an NYCFC jersey. Yep. I know a lot of people feel that David Villa is because he set everything off. Like
who?
Yes, David Villa set everything off. Without David Villa, like the direction of the team, we don't know how it would have went.
Yeah.
Some people say Tati, but the longevity aspect of Maxi,
bro, he had a year off.
What sets him apart from everybody. He took a year off from injury. He took off a year to go to the retirement league in Argentina.
That's true. He left, bro.
He left. Like let's think about that. The dude, bro. He left on like all right, I understand. You guys need to move on, and I want to play. My kids want to see me play for my hometown team. Hunky dory, and then it's like, nah, yo, I can still I got more in me. Yo, Simon, what's up? We actually need you. Like,
he should be a player that is considered, if he wanted to, obviously, if he wanted to be part of front office staff, if he wanted to be part of anything related to the team's day-to-day operations post-retirement, he should be that guy. He should be the first guy to be on that, because as fans are going to respect him. He is our, like, the only problem with that is that if things go sour at some point, fans are going to be torn.
Yeah, but you can't put that
Because
out
then
there
you're gonna
now.
be
Like,
you could, yeah, no, but this is the guy. This is the future of the team. I hope him and his family decide to make New York City their
They're
home
home.
forever.
Yeah, for real, for real.
bro,
And
I hope that when at least at some point, some place in the stadium, along with the statue, there's like a Seaver Way, like a Maxi Lane or something like that, or like a Morales. I don't know,
something.
Yeah, you know, like
You'll probably get
something.
like a stand or something.
Something.
Like,
Yeah, he needs something, man. He needs
yeah.
something because, bro, he's definitely been the GOAT of our team, bro.
No, for sure, bro.
Huge stop. Sorry.
No, so, no, but goal happens, man. And then, I want to say, I don't think we settle afterwards.
Nah.
It definitely, I feel like there was definitely chances for us to get a second goal, but I think at a point,
You think so, Ramon? What?
Nico Fernandez.
we had opportunities for a second goal for sure.
When he kicked that ball, my initial reaction before the ball made it closer to the goal was, "What are you doing?"
Why in the second half? Yeah,
I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like that's in my mind. I'm like, "That's going nowhere near goal." Like put the ball in the air. Are you gonna shoot at the goal from there? Be brave and do that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more of a tradition
even the first half
of basically trying to chip the keeper from midfield. You know what I mean? The traditions. I didn't even think about like hitting like the bowling ball pin going around like that.
For the second one, yeah. Or the second half,
when he shot from midfield, you know, from past midfield, and I was like, oh my god, like what are you doing? And as the ball gets closer, I'm like, oh, is that going on target? But what made me feel even crazier, more like that was the goalkeeper's reaction. Him seeing their Andre Blake full speed run towards the ball meant to me, because I guess the angle from where we were at, you couldn't really tell, but it made me think, oh, that ball is going on target. Look at the keeper's reaction. Like I'm processing all of that. And then he saves it. I was like, whoa. And seeing the fans' reaction on that side of the goal, and I'm like, yo, that ball was going to go in.
Yeah.
That ball was, Sanchez, that ball was 100% going in, yo. Like, no chance that it was not. That shit was going in, bro.
If Blake doesn't react
the other thing, too, because I know y'all don't watch the English commentary, the dude was like, Blake's one of the fastest goalkeeper, and to stop that, you have to be full sprint. There's a reason why his hamstring went out, bro. Because
you know what
the dude said on the commentary, he was like, goalkeepers are not supposed to move like that, bro.
Yo, when he got subbed off, in my mind, I was like, it's happened again.
Yeah, that it's true. Yo, you know the meme, bro? The where the dude is talking to the lady at the baseball game, like explaining some bullshit. Yeah, he's like, I did that to my wife, bro, because I'm like, yo, it happened again. She's like, what? And I'm like, in 2021, this dumbass has a fucking COVID party, and he's injured, and they're gonna lose again. Shit was mad funny, bro. Shit was mad funny. He did it again, though. He really did. That's what the thought process came back, because it was like, oh, do we pause this game? Do we now have a replay for this match because your boy got injured or he can't play again? Like, what's up, Philly? Like what are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what other excuse do you have now?
You play what's in front of you.
You just played, and now he's injured in the 50th, 60th minute, whatever it is. Like, we got to stop the game because your boy's out. Like, fuck y'all, man. Come on, son. I'm so tired of Philly, bro. I'm so tired of them, man.
Bro, and to highlight like just the defense again, bro, their forwards, bro, they weren't doing shit. But even wasn't doing it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying as in like they weren't doing as in like they got in because they had, bro, obviously they had 20 shots they got off. Yeah. But were those shots like,
but this is the thing,
maybe the second half they got a little nutty when it was like, damn, yo, they might score.
Yousef, the difference is this, bro.
Justin Hack is the difference.
No, I'm saying I want to highlight.
It's not only that, guys. You have to take a step back and look what the defense was doing. There was no one-on-one with the defense when they were stretching the ball out. I'm highlighting the defense right now. This is what I'm telling you. They were playing in pods, As soon as one person in Philly had the ball, there were three defenders around. There was never any one-on-one going on. So to say that the forwards didn't do anything is not accurate. What happened was they got shut down. Is what happened.
What more accurate?
They couldn't do it. The more accurate saying is that they couldn't do anything.
Our defense was, like I keep saying, like they were giving it their all. Like
yeah, man. Everyone
of them had Justin Hack, Raul Gustavo slide. Oh, Raul Gustavo in the second half had a sliding tackle. Bro. He had a sliding tackle where he trapped the ball.
Yo, crazy.
Got up, turned around, and like I was like, yo, how do you do? If he doesn't get the ball away from him, that guy has the open lane. Like it's wide open right there. And I'm like, oh my, so brave and so everything to
he
be
took
able
chances. He was taking chances. I was thinking about a lot of like baseball slides throughout the game. Like when you slide into second, you're taught like bounced off your knee like that. A lot of our defensive slides were just like you got to the ball, bam, you kept it moving.
Gustavo was making runs too, bro. He was making runs on the wing, bro.
Him and Wolf were playing sort of off each other. I think that might have caused some confusion in the first half because a lot of you were seeing a lot of like Maxi sort of telling Wolf and him like he just kept doing this. Like Martins was also kind of a little bit at a point very aggressive towards Tavon, like, yo, like I need you to be here in order for us to keep.
He played well, man. He was the anchor. Yeah. He was the anchor back there. I'm glad he was yelling at everybody back there.
And then bring up something that
it's not. We didn't see as many like like a lot of those like those. You know, like Martins is good for a moment,
like a little semi blunder.
Unfortunately, like a semi.
Yeah,
bro. I didn't see that.
No,
from him. And then
I feel like he's been A+ the whole playoff series from every match in. God, I'm off it. I was gonna say Connecticut. Jesus, in Charlotte, every match in Charlotte, and now this match. He's
but I feel like we gotta give Freeze like a couple.
But that's what I was gonna get at. None of this is possible. We're not having this conversation. We could have talked highly about the defense, and they did their job. But Matt Freeze built the brick wall behind them, and he just immediately, like, he is the guy that I almost want to say player of the match, just because the insane saves that he had to make to keep us in this game, to keep the win. The diving save to his left side and stopping it with his opposite hand, with his right hand.
Crazy
full-on extension diving save. The save from close range off his double post legs, basically. He hit both legs in the bottom left corner. Insane. He had another save. He had a big
the second half
in the second half where he kind of like caught the ball, punched it. Like he came out deep. That was far from goal. Yeah. If he misses that, it's a wrap. They're scoring, and he got
that other one too in the second half where it's like there was like a little bit of a blunder on somebody slipped, and they were able to get a shot off into the near post, and he just grabs it on there. Like his first save was like he could have almost like got it. He almost missed it, but then he recovered right away.
Yeah, he recovered and got back to the ball.
He's huge, man. Bro. He is
huge, man.
Huge, bro. He had a they had a strike in the beginning, in the first half, where he hits the ball and he didn't drop it, but it kind of slipped through his fingers, and he had to scramble back up. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
That's the one I was mentioning. Yeah, and like it's almost like one of his first saves.
Yeah, that was incredible. And then that shot by man, I forgot the dude's name. I'm looking up his name now. Anyway, if he'd have scored that, bro, it would have been a golazo. Like he shot it from outside the box. It kind of like curled to the right side, and Freeze did it. He ended up doing like the full stretch.
And stopped it with his opposite hand, with his right hand.
That was
how hard is it? How hard is it to stop the ball going one direction with your opposite hand.
Yep.
That is crazy. That
Yeah.
was
in real time, it
insane.
didn't even look like it was like he hit it. In real time, it looked like he had missed that, and it just
And not
happened to
about
sail. And then you see it, and you're like, "Yo, he got a hand on that."
Nah, he really
He's
did.
I think you
bro.
hear the crowd
That
reaction when they show
low
the
block too was fire as hell too. Sorry, what'd you say, Sanchez?
when they show the replay of that goal of that shot save that we're talking about. Like I kind of thought he didn't get to it. When I saw they show the replay immediately, you hear the rumble of like, oh my, when stadium wide realized that he got that ball.
Yeah.
But what would you say that this was like? This was perfect to go to have this kind of false nine redemption in the lineup compared to like the last time we tried this, because I feel like
think
we were on. Like, this is probably the best. I don't want to say the best we've seen them, because we've seen this team like be like cooking, but I feel like this is the most aggressive, gritty version of this year so far. Like we've seen a little bit of it, but this is like the most of that version of this team. Like we're gonna grind this out, and we're gonna take it in the chin, but you're not gonna knock us down. Type of this man, like that kind of match. Like it was just everyone was talking about it. Like, oh, we were gritty as ever. Like no one, everyone was leaving it on the pitch. All the dot.
So what's your question?
Like, is this something that can be replicated?
My biggest thing is obviously what I say is not accurate, but after the win and thinking about it, the biggest question for me is how does this translate to stopping Miami? How do we stop Leo Messi doing this? And honestly, I don't know. I don't have the words for it. I just want to let Pascal do his thing and figure out a way, because he's been doing it all season. Which, by the way, hold on. I don't know if y'all saw this, but my man had the Scully on. He had a Jordan Scully on.
Yeah,
he didn't have the logo in the front. He had the shit cocked to the side. Pause.
Son, that dude
like, I said, yo, this he one of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was the song he had on the post he had on Instagram today?
Oh, they always bring it back. Is when he says the walkout music that he would go to is Pop Smoke.
He had a song.
Which Pop Smoke? Dior?
No, it always goes like viral. So, hold up, because I look it up because I get tagged on it all the time because I left the comment. There you go.
Invincible.
Invincible. I feel invincible.
Like apparently, DJ Mo plays it in when they're warming up, so he keeps it into the cycle of it.
He had a Gangstar song today.
Oh, he did?
On his post today.
Oh, when like what he posted.
Yeah, he posted.
He's a hip hop head. Like it's just, come on, bro. Your man's out in a Jordan beanie in Philly, talking
reckless,
just talking wild reckless, bro. And it's
talking reckless.
I love the post game attitudes of the players. Just told you everything. I think that kind of answers even that question of getting ready for Miami. It's Hack saying we just showed we could beat anybody with anybody. It doesn't matter who's on the pitch. We can stand against them. It's Pascal saying like, yo, we're gonna do our job, our role, and then if it's gonna be on us if we win or lose. Like Maxi saying like, yeah, it's kind of hinting at like he might be retiring, but like the energy of we're giving it all because I don't know if I have anything left, like type of thing. So it's like everyone's coming at it from this, finding whatever it is that they need internally to like hype themselves up. Whether because the talks also with Hack about like, yo, he's playing for probably a potential move, so he's trying to give everything that he can and show off. Like I'm I don't want to say I don't want to feel too excited like yo, we're gonna beat Miami, but I think it's gonna be a great game. I
Yeah.
think I think it's not gonna be that for that City Field performance that we had.
No, I don't. You know what though? It better not be.
Yeah, because that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing. So yeah, it makes me think about what Jason asked last week. Um, if losing to Philly would the season be considered a failure? I guess I posed the same question about Miami. You know, if we lose to Miami next week, or actually this week, um, would you consider the season a failure, or is it, or have we exceeded expectations already?
I will answer the same way for both. The same way I felt yesterday for Philly, in the sense that I didn't. I would say before the game, I was like, if we were to lose, I would be hurt, but I would not be angry because, in a major way, we weren't supposed to be there against Philly. Not even talking about the injuries.
Mm.
I'm talking about the whole season as a whole. Looking back as the season, there was no way at the beginning of the year I would have said we're going to be in the Eastern semifinals with a chance to beat Philly to go to the Eastern Conference Finals to play against Miami.
Mm.
I don't think I said that at the beginning of the season, especially losing our best player on the day of the first game of the year. You know, I so at that sense, I don't think I would have been hurt. Now going against Miami, I still don't think it. I still think the same way because we are missing major players off injuries. Yeah, we're gonna get back O'Neal from the yellow cards, but it's like the odds are stacked against us. Us beating them would be a miracle on in itself, just
Mm.
as it is being there to begin with. And if we were to beat them and go to the MLS Cup final, that's when my mentality will change. Is this like we got to the MLS Cup final, we have to win now because we have proven that we are meant to be here at that point. Yeah, we're meant to be here against Miami, but like it's not it's I've been saying it for a while on the pod that next year is going to be our year. The way this team is building,
Yeah.
the way the coaching staff, the way Nico is adjusting, and the way Alonso is going to be like. I've been saying from August that next year's our year, a legitimate year, and this is just all like free money game right here. You know, like
Mm.
I don't think it's a bust. I mean,
and there's
we
no
look.
way it's a bust.
There's no way we.
Not
There's
at
no
all.
way we. There's nothing. We're playing with house money at this point, so it's
Yeah.
just
Now we really are.
it really like you can't go into the what's remaining. The next there's no. You can only. I think the same mentality that the team has. You can't. You go into the next match. There's no like. There's 2 games left into the season. Potentially, you really only have one left. The final becomes your reward, essentially. So you
Because
really only have 1 game left in this season,
Mm.
and it's against the arguably the toughest side in the entire league.
we're not a
You got to
team
do what you got
that's
to do with it.
dominating games, dominating
Yeah.
teams. The 21 team, you could have said like, "Yo, we're actually dominating these teams." We dominated Atlanta. We for the most part of the New England game, we kind of dominated that game. The Philly game, like we were like the better team, even against Portland. We were like we should have been the favorites. I think we weren't the favorites only because we were on the road. If it was a neutral ground, we probably would have been the favorites
Mm.
or at home
Against Philly for the
against Portland in the MLS Cup. We
oh
weren't the
Emma.
favorites. We
Yeah.
weren't the favorites. I think only because we were away. That's the only reason I could think of we weren't the favorites.
But at
But
this point, it's like that's even a
now,
completely
Sorry.
different team.
yeah,
You know,
exactly. But that team was like a team built, um, flowing in the way. If Alonso Martinez was here, and we were at this point against Miami, I'll feel a lot more towards like, yo, we're like, why can't we win if we're look how stacked we are, but we're not stacked. We're
Yeah.
just a good team right now. You know, we're just a team that's playing really well, who's playing with everything they have, playing with
well coached.
uh
I think
a
that's
well
what
highly
our
well
edge.
coached team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our edge is
highly well
there.
coached team, getting who's coaching these players to do things that we didn't even think they were capable of. But at the end of the day, Miami is a team who's putting up 4 goals on any team like it's nothing. You know, they did it to us 2 months ago.
Yeah. What was the
So
scoreline for that one? 5?
4-0.
Was it 4?
4.
4?
No.
4-0.
What was the scoreline yesterday for against Cincinnati?
It was 4
You know,
nothing. Yeah.
so
Why not
they're
us though?
beating.
But why not? Why
That,
not us?
that's
At
what I
the
was
end
gonna
of the
say.
day,
That's
why
what
not us?
I was gonna get to. I think our defense today will not allow 4 goals.
Hmm.
It's just now up to our offense to be able to score more than just 1 goal. I think,
Yeah.
you know, because
You
I
saw it against
think
Charlotte.
I
Charlotte, you
just
saw the counterattack.
yeah, but that's when we had Alonso Martinez.
Yeah, that's when
But
we had Martinez,
but
though, bro.
but
We
think
had
about it as
Perea
building. But I know, but
and we
think
had
about it as
Aiden O'Neill.
I know, but think about it as
He's
building
back, by the
blocks.
way.
As like you have now a proof video that you can go to say, hey, look, we can play a counter where our defense becomes the star of the match, and we're gonna need the 3 to 4 midfield to forward guys to really kind of like snap into it. You
Hmm.
have a baseline of at least your defense is still there. Sans Perea, but Shore can slide in. Aiden is gonna slide in. They're
You
gonna
said
figure that out.
Sands.
No, Shore, and I said slide in,
You
like
said
S O
Sands
S.
Pereira.
Yeah, like the word sans, like
Oh,
SANS.
SANS.
Like
Okay.
without Perea.
Yeah, without him.
Yeah.
Like uh
Yeah.
that core is still there. So
That
if
this
you have a
that we
building
play.
block of counterattack that you've had now for 3 games, because this is also the chatter in Miami Twitter, is like, yo, they're a good counterattacking team that can just hold off pressure and figure it out. If you are, I will put our forwards or our, let's just call them our offensive leaning players over their defense, and then we just have to literally make sure that the 2 guys that don't want to link up don't link up.
I think
That's where we
that's what
got
I'm saying. We could dominate. I think we showed it already that we besides that City Field game, every time we've played Miami, we've showed that we're not like other teams
yeah
who fall into the victim of the circus of it is playing Miami.
yeah.
You know, we actually invited the circus in that City Field. We, you know what I mean? Like that was the difference. I think we played that game as a whole club wrong. Approached that game as wrong as a whole club. But this lineup that we played against Philadelphia, I think similar, the same lineup, same line. I'm going same 11 against Miami. We have to be better. We have to be better because it doesn't matter what people think about Leo Messi. He is still him.
Yeah.
He is still capable of doing incredible things on the field that you wonder how is that possible. The passes he can make, with on the first touch,
The vision he has.
Yeah.
vision is just like,
It's incredible.
and the way his teammates are playing up to that. I don't want to say level, but playing up to a standard that makes Messi succeed in what he does also.
Mm.
And that's why we have to be next level as well. We have to be as of our defense could play the way they did against Philadelphia. Matt Freeze could be the Matt Freeze we've known already. It all comes down to us being able to score. That's the biggest hurdle. I think it's us against being able to score against them. And I also think their defense has, like as it's been all season apparently, is their weak link. So if we're able, like you said, Yousef, we're able to get past that and be able to score, whether it's a build-up play or a counter-attack play, score. I don't think a 1-0 is enough. I don't think one goal is
No.
enough though.
Nah,
That's the
not,
thing.
not playing against
Nah.
Messi and the boys.
Nah.
Bro.
You
And
need
that's
2
3.
plus.
You need 3. They're just
Yeah.
like,
easy.
I think 3 becomes like the score where it's like you force Messi and Alba, because I don't think Busquets may be in or out by that time. Let's say hypothetically we get to score 3. Messi has to be Messi of old to get you to just draw at that point, right? There you could really go, hunker down and just man mark him essentially the whole fucking rest of the match. Like there's like I think we're all on the same page of trusting Pascal's gonna do whatever tinkering he's gonna do.
Yeah.
He's learned from his mistakes. My biggest like sort of reason why I feel kind of confident going into this match is that we're not playing them at home. Is the fact that we are playing them on the road in what I continue to say our road form recently looks way better than our home because I think the pitch size at home hinders this kind of play.
It's a factor for
Now
for
against
us.
us,
It's a positive factor.
Yeah.
The larger, the positive thing for
the
us.
larger is good for us, and then it's just
It's crazy, right?
it's nuts. But
Who would have thought?
they probably had the foresight, like, yo, we're not gonna be here for that too long. Get somebody that's not gonna care about this.
Maybe
this
Pascal was
short
like,
shit.
this is the way I like to coach.
Yeah.
You know,
And he's pragmatic.
Prepares you for the stadium coming in.
Yeah.
They said it's gonna be normal size.
So I think I'm weirdly confident going into Miami. Like it's just I'm not trying to be overzealous and be like, oh, yo, like we're gonna be scoring fucking 4 on Messi and friends. No, I don't think I want to go there like that. But I don't think it's gonna be as easy as a match for Miami the way pundits and probably the general MLS sphere thinks it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think a very important thing that could happen, which we've been pretty good with, is Pascal, Maxi Morales, Thiago Martins, and whoever is part of that leadership role in that team has to make everybody believe and not get googly-eyed over who they're playing against.
Yeah.
And we've been really good with that. Like other teams fall victims to that very easily, and they start watching the game instead of being part of playing the game, you know? The whole jersey swap, like they're making a big deal about a Cincinnati player asking Messi for his jersey. Which I don't think to this day Messi's giving his jersey to anybody in NYCFC. I think only Maxi Morales.
Bro, after that Santi thing, I think he's like, nah.
We ruined. Did I ruin your Noche de Oro party?
I got one last question.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say our defense comes through, and it's gonna go 1-1, and we'll go to penalties and let God do what He has to do. But my question is this: while we were filming the documentary 16, 17 years ago, a theme was brought up. A lot of people said on the doc, if we beat New England, we win MLS Cup. Granted, New England were Supporter Shield winners, and they had the highest points of any MLS team till 2021. I think LAFC had more points after. But up to that point in 2021, they had the most points. So I pose the question, the final question of the pod today to you guys. If we beat Miami on Saturday, do we win MLS Cup?
Yes.
Yes.
On the road, either San Diego or Vancouver, because it's looking like San Diego's going to win this game.
Like San Diego, yeah.
I think yes. I think neither team on the supporter side, neither team has ever had a fan base roll up.
And San Diego's has had LAFC. We'll give them.
We're different. We're different. You know, we're different. Like attitude is different.
That's the same people, bro.
No. It's not the same.
I'm not?
Yes, it is the same people. Yeah, LAFC and San Diego.
LAFC, San Diego, the same people, bro.
Both are the same type of people. Yes, correct. But they don't. I think that plays a factor. The attitude, the confidence of us.
We're arrogant, bro. We're arrogant.
Yeah, no, and the player, it rubs off on the players too. The players were arrogant, like, yo, they're coming off beating. They're coming off beating Miami and Philly.
Yeah,
Support Shield winners and Messi and friends. Like, yes, I think we win the MLS Cup if we
San Diego.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of us.
Yeah, what are you gonna
go once again?
Fuck out of here, bro.
I have a follow-up to that, but I know it's gonna lead us into like another rabbit hole. So I'm gonna ask this just when we get off here because it's gonna take a little bit long, but I do want to ask you guys this, and maybe we'll bring it up at the our postseason.
Real
wrap.
quick, I think score prediction. We go to penalties.
I think we go to penalties, bro. I think it's gonna end 1-1. I think Messi gonna get one. I think Nico's gonna get one. And
this is my thing about going to penalties. Do y'all think Messi plays 120 minutes?
No.
Yeah.
And make to
you
the
don't care about this shit, bro. You think he cares about this shit?
I think he plays one. I think he plays it.
You think he makes it to 120?
I think he makes a decision in the 80th when he maybe sees yo, this might go extra of just I'm not running or I'm not moving. I'm just
just around. Because
exactly.
Theoretically, you could be like, oh, Messi kicking a penalty, that's 1-0 already.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I've seen him boofing.
I've seen
Giant Stadium.
I've seen them miss it in the final in person as well. So
I just think I like our chances there, bro.
Yeah,
Matt Freeze and goal,
I like our chances in penalties also.
Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna say it now. We go to penalties. We win in penalties.
Let's win it in penalties, boys.
Right now, it's the one thing that's missing out of our playoff run. It's just it's a penalty.
This playoff run.
This one.
A penalty win because we lost.
Yeah,
one.
penalty win.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right.
Very excited, man. I'm very happy for the boys.
We will not be making it to Miami.
Yeah. Now, where you guys watching?
We don't know yet.
Somewhere.
Yes, I will be in a public space. That's the type of game I cannot watch it by myself at home.
Yeah.
I need to
be
somewhere.
I need to be either celebrating tears of joy or mourning tears of sadness with peers who were also.
If they do something at Billy's, I'm gonna see if I go down. That'd be fire.
Whatever the best option is, I will be there because I need to be there. All right.
Where the wind blows.
But all right, y'all. Let's get this win, New York. Let's do this and get back to MLS Cup finals and shit. So, but all right, y'all.
That's a good word, right? Get back.
Get back. Here's the vision, bro. We win it this year. We take a year off next year, and then we win it when championship opens. Then we got 3 stars over our fucking badge, and Red Bull still have 0. Ooh, that would be so fire, bro.
I do think that we have to. We do win it, which is a bigger topic. We have to make a series run in the Champions Cup.
Yeah, that's true.
That's something that we haven't been able to do the couple times we've been in that tournament.
Tis true. But all right, y'all. It's the NYCFC Forever podcast. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.